Niger has been going through some very troubling time since the military seized power in Niger. The Western world have always found a way to punish the people in Niger. Recently, America has decided to cut aid to Niger. So there's this article I want us to go through and let's really find out what happened. So the headline reads, US cuts Niger aid by more than 500 million as France starts troops pullout. That the US have decided to cut aid of about 500 million to Niger as France begins the troop pullout from the country. France has begun withdrawing troops from Niger after being ordered out by coup leaders as the United States on Tuesday cut off more than 500 million in assistance to the insurgency-hit Sahel nation. Washington declared that Niger's military had staged a coup on July 26, overthrowing a democratic government seen as a key bulwark against Russia. Any resumption of US assistance will require action to usher in democratic governance in a quick and credible timeframe, State Department spokesperson said. The United States, along with West African nations and former colonial power France, had been pressing the military to restore President Mohamed Bazoum. That is never ever going to happen. The reason why they want him installed because he was a puppet, and through him they could get whatever they want. Now that the military is in place and the military is giving them some hard times, they are now pushing to have this Mohamed Bazoum of a guy installed, which I personally think is never going to happen. Let's continue. We are taking this action because over the last 2 months, we have exhausted all available avenues to preserve the constitutional order in Niger, a senior US official added. The United States is keeping about 1,000 military personnel in Niger, but they are no longer actively training or assisting Niger forces, another US official said. They will continue to work to monitor threats from jihadists. They have cut aid, but they are not pulling out their military. Their military will stay in Niger. The French army move kicks off a complex and fair process that Paris expects to be completed by the end of the year. Join the cutting on another French anti-jihadist operation in Africa. The French troops have left, the spokesman of the French Chief of Staff told AFP, confirming an announcement Monday by Niger's military leadership, which said that 1,400 strong French contingent would start leaving Tuesday. French soldiers withdraw from their bases with the first convoy to be escorted out by the country's post-coup regime in the direction of Chad, authorities in Niamey said. The troops based in Kualom have left their base today. These are the operations for the departure of the first ground convoy in the direction of Chad, escorted by our defense and security forces. Niger's new rulers, which took power at the end of July, said in a statement on national television. Earlier on Tuesday, an AFP journalist saw a convoy of soldiers with trucks transporting equipment and armored vehicles from western Niger arrive in the capital, Niamey. A French defense source said a first group of soldiers consider it a priority for evacuation for health and humanitarian reasons flew out of Niger on Monday. So France is pulling out of Niger, and I personally think it's a good thing for Niger because no matter what they say, no matter how much they cry about insecurity in Niger, they have been there for 10 years and they did nothing to bring back security. There's no point for them staying there. Why? They cannot really protect the country nor its people. France in Niger was never for the Nigerian. They were never there to look after the common Nigerian population. No, they were there to protect and facilitate uranium exportation to France. That was the only reason they were there. And I'm so happy to see them leave. Let them leave so that the Nigerian authority can now start figuring out how to protect their country and their people. This is the job of the Nigerian authority to do, not of France. France has never had interest on the people in Africa. France has never considered the people in the Sahel as people worth saving or as people who deserve to be happy, who deserve to live with certain facilities. Sahel countries are one of the poorest countries in the whole of Africa, even though they are resource-rich countries. So they should go. But you guys out there, let me know your take on this whole US 500 million aid cut to Niger. Is it going to make any significant difference or not? Please share your thoughts and opinions with us in the comment section below. Because like always, we love hearing what you have to say. And also, don't forget to like this video, share this video, follow our Facebook page, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel because little bit of goodwill, like what you're doing just now, help us a lot and we shall ever be grateful to you. So, thank you very much for doing just that. And like always, see you in the next one.